There is a door attached to a seat along with a wide monitor. It's said that business class seats that clearly look like first class seats can be found in Asiana Airlines. What they really are and how they look like, let's find out with DDN Korean Traveler. Hi everyone, this is DDN Korean Traveler. Asiana Airlines, that was ranked the best airlines in the world on Skytrax rating, obviously operated flamboyant first class just like other airlines. Asiana Airlines first class that used to be called as O's First Suite was first introduced in July 2012. But the airliner faced a management crisis in 2015 due to MERS-CoV outbreak, and it decided to stop operating first class on every airliner except A350s. In 2019, it decided to stop the service on 6 of their A350s that had been operating. Later on, first class seats on A350 were renovated as business suite first class seats with a service for business class. I flew business suite on my way back to Incheon after my last trip to Bangkok. Let's take a look at its actual service. Business suite passengers are indeed business class passengers. They do check in at the airport with general business class passengers. For departure from Incheon, the check-in is processed at the premium counter at Area A of Terminal 1. At Bangkok Suvarnabhumi Airport, there is a fast-track service for business class passengers. Business suite passengers can use a lounge until boarding. At Incheon, Asiana Airlines used to manage its ex-first class lounge as a business suite lounge. But it's not available anymore, so the business lounge is provided for both business suite and business class passengers. At Bangkok Airport, they can use one of the miracle lounges inside the airport. The one in boarding area D is the biggest one that also has shower booths, so it's recommended to use the one located in D area. Asiana Airlines A350s that have business suite seats are two-story big-size airliners having 4 engines. At the very front part of the first floor, locate 12 business suite seats for today's flight. A boarding bridge specially prepared only for 12 business suite passengers is used. A total of 417 economy seats are placed at the back of both first and second floors. Business Smartium, the standard business class, has 65 seats in total at the front of the second floor. Though called differently, business suite seats were once first class seats, so the aura from their appearance was quite different from that of standard business class seats. 2 seats attached together in the middle are good for couples or families, and the seats are arranged 1-to-1 for each row, 1 seat for each window side. Among the seats, mine was 3A at the rearmost row. Surrounded by walls like a small room, it looks very private and cozy. There is 211 cm space between each seat, and each seat is 56 cm wide, which is enough space even for a big and tall adult. Typically, the seats were painted in Asiana Airlines symbolic colors, beige and yellow. Except for the colors, the seats look very similar to Korean Air's first class seats, even the location and size of their footstools. However, Asiana Airlines business suite seats overwhelm Korean Air's first class seats with the size of their monitors. It is a huge 32-inch monitor, which is 9 inches bigger than that of Korean Air. Certainly, passengers can enjoy movies and entertainment through the wide screen much better. Different from the Korean Air seats, painted in dark gray color and hardwood pattern, Asiana Airlines seats are decorated in a bright wooden pattern. Another privilege of a high-class flight seat is that one passenger can exclusively occupy multiple windows. Cosmo Suite 2, Korean Air's first class, is assigned 3 or 4 windows for each seat. But in case of business suite, only the seat in 2 rows in the middle were assigned 3 windows. And there are only 2 windows assigned for the seats on the first and the third row. 2 spaces for storage are located beneath the windows, one at the front and the other on the back. Inside the one on the back, there are headsets for entertainment and sleepers. The brand of the headset is Fiaton, a premium brand of Cressing, a domestic audio equipment manufacturer. A remote control for entertainment is installed inside, and the table for in-flight meals looks very big and solid. There is a closet inside the wall on the aisle side of the seat, which is not that big, just enough space for a suit. In fact, Asiana Airlines business suite seats left wanting to be desired, that it had little space for storage. The front part on the first floor of a two-story aircraft is not high, so there might be no shelves above the seats. There is no space to store in-flight baggage since there is no shelves for business suite. A flight attendant can put them at a separate space and bring them back when requested, which is very tiresome. There is no shelves in the middle at the front part of the first floor of Korean Air's A350s, but they do have shelves on the window seats on each side. At the front part of the first floor of Korean Air's Boeing 747-8Is, which is also two-story aircraft, there is a big closet for storing in-flight baggage instead of a shelf. Just like Korean Air's A350 business seats, it might have been better if they gave enough space for storage between the windows and seats, I wonder. On the side of each seat, there is a controller which can control inclination of the seat and light brightness, which looks much more modern than Korean Air's controllers with buttons. As Korean Air's first-class seats had a mood light on their back, Asiana Airlines seats have LED mood lights on their front and back, which have 3 degrees of brightness. The biggest difference between business suite seats and standard business seat is that business suite seats have a sliding door that can guarantee ultimate privacy. Asiana Airlines X first-class seats are the ones that introduced a sliding door to aircraft seats for the first time in Korea. Though the upper part is open, the door is so high that if you lie down inside, you'd hardly have eye contact with passers-by outside the door. Among Korean Air's first-class seats, only Cosmo Suite 2, the newest one, has a sliding door installed. Enough of looking around the seats, now it's time to depart. Prior to departure, a flight attendant offered a welcoming drink. I had a glass of champagne. Wet tissue was provided instead of a hot towel. It was good that a pen was given along with the traveler declaration form. Asian Airlines in-flight safety video was nothing more than just a safety video. These days, airlines tend to add their colors to their in-flight safety videos, but Asian Airlines safety video seems to solely focus on delivering safety information. As the flight departure at 2 a.m. in Bangkok local time, in case of in-flight meals, breakfast is offered right before landing, so you can just fall asleep as soon as you get aboard. However, you might feel too hungry to do so directly. I decided to have a bowl of ramen. Business Suite provides plain black shinramen and samyangramen. I ordered black shinramen, which I never buy at my expense. Kimchi and pickled radish were served together, but in fact it just tasted like ramen in general. However, ramen you taste up in the sky while you fly, especially the ones served in a dish like this, just feel much more special and tasty. To brush my teeth, I went to the very front part of the flight, to the lavatory only for business suite passengers. As it was once a lavatory only for first-class passengers, it has a space to sit down looking special. But I don't see any toilets here. I look around thinking whether there really is no toilet. It indeed was hidden under the seat. Interesting. Inside the lavatory, there are toothbrushes, toothpaste, mouthwashes, and combs. As Asian Airlines provides 록시땅 products as business class amenities, 록시땅 hand cream and aromatic mist were prepared. Come to think of it, I see no pouches for in-flight amenities. Asian Airlines does not provide a pouch for amenities for its route between Incheon and Bangkok, a medium route. Only a blanket and cushion are provided. Now it's time to sleep. Business suite seats that were once first-class seats can be declined horizontally like a bed. As the length of the space and the seat width are extremely long and wide, a wide space like a single bed is created. But different from Korean Air's first-class seats, there are empty spaces. When you lie down, it does not feel as comfortable as you are lying down on a bed. There is a slight awkwardness to it. Usually, first-class seats provide a bedding service that provides a mattress above the seat and separate bed clothes. But in the case of business suite, bed clothes are not provided on the Bangkok route. They are provided only on the Incheon-LA route. A flight attendant does not set them up for you, so you can just make your own bed with the blanket. Certainly this is what has become different as the first class went down to business suite. As I lie down for sleeping, I could see lights glittering like stars, which was nice. Finally, in-flight meal service was provided 2 hours prior to landing. The in-flight meal of the day was either Spanish-style omelette, porridge made with bream, or a simple meal with salad and fruit. As it was breakfast, I chose a Spanish-style omelette. A luxurious tablecloth provided for the previous first-class in-flight meal was prepared. First fruit and yogurt were prepared. Tropical fruits were seen among others, maybe because the flight departed from Bangkok. Yogurt was Thai product as well. You can choose the bread of your choice among many kinds. Coffee was provided as well. Different from my expectation, however, the Spanish-style omelette, the main dish, felt too plain. I have never left business in-flight meals before. The combination of the omelette, a hash brown, and bacon tasted too greasy that I cannot take much of them. It's a personal taste, but I did not like the Spanish omelette that much. Besides the meal, things like cheese or dessert were not provided at all. In fact, in the past 2 months, I had the chance to fly Southeast route with 4 different airlines in total. Considering the composition or taste of their in-flight meals, Asian Airlines had the most space for improvement. Later on, the flight prepares for landing. Before landing, the Asian Airlines original video for stretching and a clip for UNICEF fundraising promotion were played. I was not able to experience first-class service like before. However, Asian Airlines was once ranked the best airlines in the world. And on business suite, it was great to experience the finest seat of a splendid Asian Airlines. There were some shortcomings comparing to Korean Air's Cosmo Suite 2, which were not that conspicuous. It was quite deplorable that the airlines is not operating first class, though it has such great seats like these. Since the airline's business suite is installed only in their A380s, it is available only on Incheon-Bangkok, Incheon-LA route that the aircraft would fly. When searching for a Bangkok-LA flight on Asian Airlines webpage, you can fly business suite if you book a ticket class J among business seats, which of course are on sale at a much higher price than standard business class seats. For those who had planned to fly Asian Airlines first class with their mileage, it surely is bad news that its first class disappeared. Instead, those who find the service provided for first class excessive, or those who only need a seat that has a big space, it is merit that they can fly in a much cheaper price than that of the previous first class. If you find the clip helpful for your travel, please subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell. This was ddnKoreanTraveler. Thank you.